If you know that you are so much more than the part of you trying to get things done, fulfilling obligations, taking care of everybody else, and you always come last, this video is for you. I love to help people uncover their hidden truth of who they really are. That the beautiful, passionate, loving beings that they are is buried deep down under the to-do list, the obligations, the being responsible, because you probably took that on at some earlier time in your life. Maybe you fulfilled that role in your family. I certainly did. I was like the peacekeeper. I tried to be the peacekeeper, the responsible one. And when I look back now, it's not that I had no fun, but I was too serious. And as I got many years into my adulthood, it was like I was so focused on what to do, how to be liked, to be validated. And when I realized I could only get that from inside myself, it changed everything. So for those of you that are exhausted, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, you're anxious, you are tired because you wake up and you hit the ground running, and you may have kids, you may have a job, a career, a business, a partner, whatever you're doing in your life. Notice, where are you more focused on your obligations and trying to meet the expectations of others? And see, what does that feel like to you? If you uncover your true self that's always been there with you, it's a beautiful, loving consciousness. It is here to guide you. It is an inner guidance system, and it doesn't guide you to do what other people tell you to do, to follow rules and agendas, to achieve things so you could then be worthy or feel good enough. It's your guide, like your soul, to show you what you're here for. And when I say what you're here for, not like, and it could be what you want to do for your living and what you want to contribute and all of that. That's certainly part of it. But it's to be present in the moment, whenever that is, that when you go inward, and I guide people to do this, and it's not like deep, long meditations. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. People feel like they can't get past the like really busy chatter of the mind. That's part of your experience, though. And it's possible to be with that chatter, for example, without it overtaking you or trying to get somewhere in it. And when you do connect and experience your true self, that essence of you, that's where we feel love. That's where we can feel joy. I've experienced so many times of checking in with myself where it just feels so beautiful that I can have tears. It can show me what would I like to experience from my higher self's perspective, not just from a part of me. And there's nothing wrong with anything we want. But often the parts of us, we want things so that we can feel a certain way. And we're usually, speaking for myself, not going to get there by chasing and searching. You might have heard of the term surrender. Doesn't mean give up. It just means surrender, that you don't have to be anything. Let go of the striving, even for 30 seconds. I love to go to my heart and take a few breaths. And I practice consistently asking my higher self, my soul, my true self, what would help me experience more enjoyment of being me right now? There's all kinds of questions you could ask. That's just one. You can get So much guidance and wisdom. And what's so cool is what you get from that question. You might not get anything in the moment, but so often I'm shown something. I might get an image or an idea. I might sort of hear a few words, and I can tell when it's that higher self compared to a should. Anything that's about, I should go do my laundry, that could feel inspiring. That actually could feel really good to go do your laundry. And the key is, how do you feel? How do you feel in your body? We've been taught, programmed to tune it out because most of the time it's really uncomfortable. And who wants to walk around feeling uncomfortable? But what's so cool is when you make the time to be with yourself in these parts about that's the why and the what in relation to what you're feeling, it will shift. It will then shift. I don't suggest going in with the focus of, okay, I'm going to do this really quick so it can shift, because it won't work. It's almost like you can't fake it. It's not a fake it till you make it. And I know maybe many of you have tried that. I've tried that. Just think positive and all of these things. I find it catches up with me, especially at night. If I haven't tuned into myself, I'm not going to have a good night's sleep, especially if something's bothering. It's just about back to the uncovering hidden truth and aspect of all that we truly are. I am so lit up about helping people do this. I love to share this with the world. It has helped me so much to hear other people share their stories. My life's not perfect, even though I'm sharing this and I've had more experience with this. I have stuff show up every day, but now it can't completely run me anymore. I'm not just shut down and avoiding and just watching Netflix all day and eating a bunch of sugary things so I can feel better. That was all from my, subconscious, meaning my parts. But boy, when I'm aware of it, I can consciously choose to go have something that feels good to eat. I notice when I'm more rigid with myself, it's like the parts, they start to act out. They're like little kids. They want what they want. And it doesn't mean that that's always healthy. But you can tell when you get connected